After the age of 60, the body begins to reveal the quiet consequences of decades of living. Energy levels shift, joints protest, and recovery after simple tasks takes longer than it used to. Many dismiss these changes as normal aging, unaware that chronic diseases may already be forming beneath the surface. High blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease don't strike overnight. They build silently over time. These conditions earn the name silent killers because they rarely cause obvious symptoms until damage is severe. The tragedy is that many people ignore the early whispers their bodies give. Fatigue, dizziness, or unexplained weakness are often brushed aside. By the time action is taken, control is already slipping away. Yet, it's never too late to reclaim balance. Awareness becomes the first weapon in the fight for health after 60. The term silent killers isn't meant to frighten but to awaken. These diseases live quietly within, growing stronger with every neglected checkup and unhealthy habit. They do not announce their arrival with pain or fever, but with subtle shifts in blood pressure or glucose levels. What makes them dangerous is their ability to disguise themselves as ordinary aging. By recognizing this deception, people can take charge before the damage becomes irreversible. Early detection is a foundation for prevention, and knowledge truly becomes power. Regular screenings can expose these invisible enemies long before symptoms appear. Simple tests like blood pressure readings or cholesterol checks can save years of life. Awareness transforms fear into discipline, and discipline is what separates control from chaos in the later decades of life. Among the most stealthy of these threats is high blood pressure. It quietly strains the heart, thickens artery walls, and stresses the kidneys without warning. Most people feel perfectly fine, unaware of the internal storm building within their veins. Over time, unchecked pressure weakens the cardiovascular system and invites catastrophe. But this fate isn't inevitable. It's reversible with consistent care. Reducing salt intake, maintaining a healthy weight, and staying active all play a part in restoring equilibrium. Monitoring blood pressure at home empowers individuals to stay alert. Each reading is a reminder that awareness is protection. The heart, though small, depends on daily mindfulness. Taking care of it means extending the rhythm of life itself. Diabetes, another silent invader, creeps in slowly but leaves deep scars if ignored. It begins as resistance, the body cells refusing to accept insulin's guidance. Sugar then lingers in the blood, damaging nerves, eyes, and organs. Many mistake early signs for fatigue or stress, never realizing the true danger within. The key lies in early testing and honest lifestyle adjustments. Balanced meals rich in whole grains and vegetables can restore stability. Gentle exercise helps the body use insulin more effectively, turning movement into medicine. Managing stress and sleep also improves glucose control. Discipline transforms a diagnosis into an opportunity for renewal. Diabetes can be tamed, but only when acknowledged and respected. Heart disease remains the greatest silent killer among those over 60. It doesn't strike in isolation, but grows from years of poor choices and neglect. Every fried meal, cigarette, and unspoken worry adds to its weight. Arteries slowly clog, narrowing the path for blood to flow freely. Yet, even in later years, the heart responds beautifully to kindness. Choosing whole foods, avoiding trans fats, and maintaining regular movement can revive its strength. Emotional peace also contributes to cardiac recovery. Stress management lowers the burden on the heart. Rest, laughter, and gratitude all strengthen its rhythm. Caring for the heart is both a science and an art. It's proof that even silent killers bow to consistent compassion. Lung health, often taken for granted, plays a crucial role in long-term survival. Decades of exposure to pollution, smoking, or respiratory infections can leave their mark. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, often develops unnoticed until breathing becomes a struggle. Many seniors dismiss breathlessness as simple aging, but it's a warning sign. The lungs need exercise too. Deep breathing, walking, and clean air restore capacity. Quitting smoking at any age adds years of life and quality to each breath. Pulmonary rehabilitation helps retrain the lungs to work efficiently. Oxygen therapy and mindful breathing promote calm and control. Every breath is a declaration of resilience. Breathing deeply is not just survival, it's gratitude made visible. While physical health often takes center stage, emotional well-being is its silent partner. Living with chronic conditions can drain joy, creating cycles of anxiety and depression. Mental strain can worsen inflammation and elevate blood pressure. Yet, few speak openly about the emotional weight of illness. Building support systems, family, friends, and counselors becomes a healing act. Talking about fear reduces its power. Sharing stories transforms isolation into understanding. Creative expression, music, or nature walks calm the nervous system. Emotional care nurtures motivation for physical recovery. When the mind heals, the body often follows, stronger and more willing to thrive. Nutrition remains the most powerful medicine within everyone's reach. The foods we choose determine whether we feed disease or defend against it. Processed meals full of salt and sugar silently sabotage progress. In contrast, colorful fruits, leafy greens, and lean proteins restore balance from within. Cooking at home offers control over ingredients and portion sizes. Hydration, often overlooked, enhances every function of the body. Each meal becomes a message, either healing or harmful. Seniors who shift toward whole, natural foods often feel renewed energy within weeks. Eating consciously is not about restriction but liberation. Food becomes a daily act of self-respect, sustaining both strength and hope. Movement is medicine that costs nothing and pays endlessly. Many older adults fear injury or exhaustion, believing rest equals safety. Yet, stillness weakens muscles, stiffens joints, and slows circulation. Gentle, regular motion keeps the body flexible and the heart strong. Walking, stretching, or light yoga can transform health dramatically. Exercise also sharpens memory, improves mood, and stabilizes blood sugar. It's less about intensity and more about consistency. Every step is a promise to one's future self. Physical activity teaches the body to fight back naturally. The more we move, the more alive we remain. Sleep, though often neglected, is a powerful defense against chronic illness. During deep rest, the body repairs cells and balances hormones. Insufficient sleep raises inflammation and weakens the immune system. Seniors often experience fragmented rest, but accept it as normal. Restoring sleep hygiene can change everything. Creating a calm bedtime routine signals the brain to unwind. Avoiding screens and caffeine before bed helps deepen rest. Quality sleep sharpens focus and strengthens resilience. A rested body resists disease better than an exhausted one. Rest isn't luxury, it's essential medicine. Medication, when managed wisely, is another crucial tool in chronic disease control. Many seniors take multiple prescriptions daily, which can cause confusion or interaction. Maintaining an updated list and sharing it with doctors prevents risk. Setting reminders or using pill organizers ensures consistency. Never adjusting doses without consultation keeps the balance intact. Understanding what each medication does builds confidence rather than fear. Combining medicine with lifestyle improvements amplifies results. Compliance is not submission, but partnership with healing. The body thrives when supported, not overburdened. Medication works best when guided by mindfulness and discipline. Preventive checkups remain the strongest shield against disease progression. Unfortunately, many older adults visit doctors only after symptoms become unbearable. Early and routine examinations reveal problems before they grow dangerous. Blood tests, scans, and physical assessments provide critical insight. Prevention is not about paranoia but empowerment. Every visit is an opportunity to correct small imbalances before they worsen. Trust and open communication with healthcare providers build lasting safety. Technology like wearables can track vital signs at home, offering peace of mind. Prevention transforms fear into confidence. The more you know, the more you control your own destiny. Changing daily habits may seem simple, yet it's the hardest step toward wellness. Habits shape the future silently, just as diseases develop quietly. Breaking cycles of unhealthy eating or inactivity requires patience. Setting small, achievable goals keeps motivation alive. Celebrate every improvement, no matter how small it feels. Over time, these small victories accumulate into transformation. The body rewards consistency far more than perfection. Healthy routines become second nature with repetition. Healing becomes less about fighting disease and more about building a better rhythm. Every mindful habit adds a layer of strength to life's foundation. Technology offers modern tools to fight the ancient battle against chronic illness. Smartwatches monitor heart rates and detect irregularities before they become emergencies. Apps remind users to hydrate, walk, or take medication on time. Virtual consultations make healthcare accessible even from home. Online communities provide encouragement and accountability. However, technology complements, not replaces, human care. Family involvement ensures emotional balance alongside digital tracking. Knowledge shared digitally becomes health maintained physically. Embracing innovation empowers seniors to lead their own wellness journey. Technology turns awareness into action. The more connected health becomes, the stronger life grows. Social connection acts as invisible medicine for the aging heart. Loneliness has been shown to increase blood pressure and weaken immunity. Spending time with others stimulates the brain and boosts mood. Community activities bring purpose and belonging back into daily life. Laughter, conversation, and shared experiences relieve emotional tension. Human contact reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. Friendships foster accountability for healthy habits. Even simple calls or walks with loved ones can renew optimism. Social bonds are not luxury, they are lifelines. Aging in connection means aging with meaning. Stress remains one of the most underestimated enemies of long-term health. Chronic tension floods the body with cortisol, straining every organ. Seniors often face stress from financial insecurity, health worries, or loneliness. But calm can be cultivated intentionally. Mindfulness, deep breathing, or slow walks quiet the nervous system. Nature has an incredible power to dissolve anxiety. Music, journaling, or faith practices anchor the mind in peace. Managing stress restores internal harmony and lowers blood pressure naturally. The calmer the mind, the healthier the body becomes. Inner peace is the loudest victory against silent killers. Hydration, though simple, often determines how well the body functions. As people age, the sense of thirst diminishes, increasing dehydration risk. Water helps flush toxins, regulate temperature, and transport nutrients efficiently. Even slight dehydration can mimic fatigue or confusion. Seniors should drink small amounts consistently throughout the day. Fruits and soups add extra hydration naturally. Avoiding excess caffeine and alcohol maintains fluid balance. Keeping a water bottle nearby encourages healthy habits. Proper hydration keeps the heart, kidneys, and brain synchronized. Water, in its simplicity, becomes a foundation of all healing. Purpose is another silent medicine that protects against decline. After retirement, many lose direction and motivation for self-care. Having purpose, whether creative, social, or spiritual, reignites vitality. Goals give structure and excitement to each day. Purposeful living improves mental clarity and emotional health. It also encourages physical activity and social connection. Even small acts of contribution create a sense of belonging. Passion keeps the brain sharp and the spirit light. Those who live with purpose often recover faster and age slower. Purpose turns ordinary days into meaningful moments of strength. Education becomes a compass that guides older adults toward empowerment. Understanding how diseases work changes fear into confidence. Knowledge makes every lifestyle change meaningful and effective. Workshops, health talks, and reading foster informed choices. Learning prevents misinformation that can lead to harm. Educated patients become partners in their care, not just observers. They ask better questions and make better decisions. Education bridges the gap between medical advice and real-world application. The more informed you are, the more control you hold. Health literacy transforms survival into mastery. Taking control of chronic disease after 60 is not about defying age. It's about embracing life wisely. It means turning awareness into daily intention and fear into focus. Each decision, no matter how small, becomes a declaration of resilience. Healthy living is no longer about restriction but freedom. The freedom to move, laugh, and love fully. body may slow down, but the spirit can continue to rise. By nurturing it with care, discipline, and hope, life after 60 can be vibrant and powerful. The silent killers lose their hold when met with active, informed resistance. Health is no longer a battle, but a partnership. The power to live well remains in your hands, steady, strong, and fully awake. Longevity is not measured only in years, but in the quality and awareness within each day. Living longer is meaningless if it comes without strength, clarity, and joy. The art of aging well begins with daily gratitude and conscious living. Gratitude lowers stress hormones, enhances sleep, and deepens the appreciation for health itself. When people after 60 focus on what their bodies can still do, rather than what they've lost, transformation begins. A positive mindset creates chemical changes that improve immunity and energy. Every morning becomes a chance to renew commitment to wellness. Gratitude turns routine into ritual and survival into celebration. The more thankful we are, the more capable we become. Longevity grows from appreciation, not avoidance. Another important piece of the wellness puzzle is balance, the equilibrium between body, mind, and spirit. Too often, people focus on one area while neglecting the others. Physical health without emotional peace still leaves the body vulnerable. Likewise, spiritual emptiness can drain motivation to care for oneself. Balance requires self-listening, recognizing when rest or reflection is needed. Yoga, Tai Chi, or gentle stretching can align body and breath in harmony. Reading, journaling, or prayer brings clarity to the mind. True control over chronic disease begins with inner alignment. Balance isn't found by chance. It's built through mindful choices. When harmony is restored, healing naturally follows. Community health initiatives have become lifelines for many older adults. Support groups, walking clubs, and local wellness centers foster accountability and motivation. Sharing experiences remind participants that they are not alone in their struggles. Peer encouragement often succeeds where medical advice alone cannot. Community-driven wellness programs reduce loneliness and inspire consistency. When seniors support each other, their collective energy multiplies. Group activities also create joy, laughter, and shared learning. The social bond itself becomes medicine stronger than any prescription. Aging together builds resilience together. Health flourishes best when nurtured by unity. Financial health also plays a subtle yet significant role in chronic disease management. Worrying about medical bills or daily expenses can elevate stress and blood pressure. Planning finances early reduces anxiety later in life. Budgeting for health care, nutritious food, and wellness activities provides stability. Governments and organizations increasingly offer resources for senior support. Understanding insurance and retirement benefits helps preserve independence. Financial peace allows the mind to rest, making space for healing and hope. Money itself isn't the goal, it's the tool for security and dignity. Managing it wisely protects both heart and mind. Financial wellness, like physical health, thrives on preparation and discipline. Spiritual wellness becomes an anchor in times of physical limitation. Whether through faith, meditation, or reflection, spirituality connects people to meaning beyond illness. It teaches acceptance without surrender and patience without passivity. Many find comfort in prayer, nature, or quiet contemplation. Spiritual calmness reduces stress and boosts emotional stability. It reminds a heart that peace can coexist with imperfection. When pain comes, spiritual strength offers perspective and endurance. It turns fear into trust and struggle into growth. The body may weaken, but the soul can remain radiant. Spirituality, in its quiet way, restores inner power that no disease can erase. Art, music, and creativity are also forms of healing that nourish the aging spirit. Engaging in painting, singing, or writing stimulates brain function and emotional expression. These creative outlets provide purpose and joy without physical strain. Music, especially, lowers blood pressure and eases anxiety. Artistic community for seniors creates spaces for laughter and imagination. Creativity helps reframe illness as a chapter, not a conclusion. It opens doors to self-expression when words fall short. Each creative act reminds a heart that beauty still thrives. The mind feels lighter, the body follows, and vitality quietly returns. Healing through art is not escape. It is rediscovery. Environmental wellness, though often forgotten, directly affects chronic health. Clean air, safe water, and natural light are foundations of vitality. Seniors spending time in gardens, parks, or by the sea often experience reduced stress and improved breathing. Nature restores mental clarity and regulates mood. A clutter-free home with fresh airflow also enhances calmness and safety. Reducing noise, pollution, and toxic exposure strengthens the body's natural defenses. Surroundings shape our biology more than we realize. Designing an environment that supports peace helps healing flourish. The right atmosphere can become as therapeutic as medicine itself. Harmony between self and space sustains lasting well-being. Technology, though beneficial, requires balance and caution as well. Excessive screen time can disrupt sleep and strain eyes. Constant news consumption can increase fear and anxiety. Moderation turns technology from a distraction into a healing aid. Using devices for education, exercise guidance, or connection serves growth. Digital detox periods allow the brain to rest and reset. Offline time encourages mindfulness and genuine human interaction. Seniors who manage technology consciously experience greater calm and focus. The goal isn't to reject progress, but to use it wisely. Technology should serve health, never control it. Balance transforms digital tools into allies for longevity. Family dynamics often evolve with age, bringing both comfort and challenge. Some seniors depend more on their children, while others strive fiercely for independence. Communication becomes essential in maintaining dignity and understanding. Family support should empower, not replace, self-sufficiency. Generational respect builds harmony that benefits emotional and physical health alike. Shared meals, honest talks, and mutual patience nurture love. When families work together, stress diminishes and confidence rises. Strong relationships remind elders that they are valued and heard. Family unity is a medicine of the heart. Love, expressed through presence, is the purest therapy. Ultimately, the true victory over the silent killers after 60 lives in consciousness, living each day with awareness, intention, and gratitude. Health is not a destination, but an evolving relationship with the self. Every thought, breath, and choice contributes to the body's balance. When individuals take ownership of their habits, they reclaim authority over time itself. Age becomes not a limitation, but a teacher of wisdom and restraint. By nurturing body, mind, and spirit together, one achieves harmony that no illness can shatter. The silent killers thrive on ignorance and neglect. Awareness defeats them quietly. Each day of mindful living becomes an act of defiance against decline. In the end, health is not merely survival. It is mastery of the self, one conscious breath at a time.